What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? This is Chris Nelson, founder and owner and musician and artist. You know the whole thing of Arts Entertainment. um, I'm making this video right now, real quick, before I go to work. I wanted to. I saw a post that my man Ronald Lee made earlier today. I think it was today or yesterday. And I've seen it before. Not his post, but I've seen this happening. Quite a few times, like not this year, but not only this year, but um, past couple of years about people, singing their rhymes or songs online on video. I'm paraphrasing. So he said, Ronan said, there was a young sister that was singing her song online on video, and then somebody came along online and made the beat off that, and without having protection of her rights of her song. Like, what's up with the time? Like the time and space. The time when you performed the song, when you wrote the song, is in the third. So I wanted to share information with you guys who may need some guidance on how to protect your songs. Okay. Uh, this is what I do. I mean, everybody has their own way of doing things, and that's fine. Do you rock out? But I wanted to really give you some tips on how to protect your music and because your music, your songs are your intellectual property. So, and I'm gonna do so. Here's what it is. Tip number one. Tip number one. Okay. Never ever, never ever, never ever, and I mean ever, don't put those songs online, on video, nowhere. Because people can steal your shit. People can steal your stuff. The best thing you want to do is this. You sing your songs into your phone. Or back in the day, tape recorder, right? All your songs, your rough draft songs or your completed songs. Put it on your phone, and you first date it. First, you say your name, who you are. You say your name, and you say where you are. Uh, you also state the time, and you also date. The time. That you wrote the song, and you name the song, or you just put it. Give it a name. If it's a rough draft, give that song a name, or just a whatever. So that's the first thing. That's number one. Never do that. Never put a song out there that's not copywritten. That's very, 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 very number one. That's what I feel. Okay, never do that because people can steal your shit. So in order to protect your stuff, is what I said. First, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. You sing your songs, your poetry, or your music. If you're a beat maker, whatever like that, you put that into a file on your phone. No video. Just put in the file on the phone, right? You date it. You date it in terms of what day it is, the time it is, the year, the date, and the time, the year. Okay, and where you're at, and state your name. State your name. Okay. If you're by yourself creating a song, or if you're with people, you do the same thing, the same routine. Trust me, I do it all the time. I tell everybody in my life that I work with to do the same thing. All right. Afterwards, number two, after you you date and time and do all that. Basically, after you do number one, number two is this. You send you send the video. Sorry, you send the recording, the voice recording, to yourself, to your email, right? Send to your email. Okay. I would say send it 2 emails. That's what I do. I send them to 2 emails. Right? To myself. Right? That way, you know what I'm saying, it's dated, it's copywritten, it's protected, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it's another way, to cover it yourself, to protect your songs. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the second thing you do, like I said, send the digital recording to yourself, to 2 emails, or 1 email. Just make sure you have protection over your stuff. Make sure you have somewhere where you can send your stuff to yourself. All right? That's number 2. Number 3, if you can afford it, the copyrights, you can put all those songs into volumes. Okay? But it's 10. Excuse me. 10. So there are 10 songs in a row. It's volumes. Because the copyright office only offers you the cutoff point is 10 songs of each volume. Right? So for instance, let's just say, all right, Chris Nelson. I have songs in volumes. So, you can. I have Chris Nelson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The whole situation. So what you do is this. You give your name. First of all, you have to go onto the copyright office. Copyright online, copyright office, Library of Congress, online. Copyright.gov. Go into that site, become a member. You know what I'm saying? Create a password and do all this stuff like that. And call the office. All that stuff. You got to basically know your business. So I would say, number one, just, sing all your material on your phone. Or if you still have a tape recorder, put in a tape recorder and record your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Date it, time it, set your name, you know what I'm saying, where you're at. You know what I'm saying? So you will cover all the bases of what you need, so you can have your materials properly protected. Because this is your copyright. This is your intellectual property. All right. So number 2, you send the video. Sorry, I keep saying video. This is the video. You send the music, the songs, the voice recordings, the digital recordings, or the tapes to yourself. The same way a lot of us, including myself, have done the poor man's copyright. The same way. Do the same way. Send the email because the email will time it. It will give you the time, the date, and that's what I'm saying. And also, excuse me. You also name that file. Okay? Name the file. Name those files. When you send those voice recordings, you know what I'm saying, digitally to yourself, name the file before you send it. Name that file before you send it. If you by yourself or if you're with people, you put the name on the file. You put the names on that file. Send to yourself and also send to those people, whoever you work with. But in this case, if you're by yourself, send the file to yourself and name that file. I don't care what it is. It could be, for example, it could be Chris Volume 1 or Chris Summer 1, whatever. Just name the file, okay? Name that file in terms of that song, and then name the file. Chris Nelson. I use Chris Nelson, da 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 da, and then So, excuse me. And number 3, go onto the Library of Congress and see about becoming a member of the Copyright Office. I mean, online. You can become a member online, part of the Copyright Office, in terms of being, in terms of using their office to pay them to protect your stuff. So, and put all your songs, all your ideas, all of your songs into a volume, right? Put them all into a volume, and then you gotta pay $65 for that. It costs about $65, each for each song. But if you do in the volume, $65. So either way, you gotta pay for it. I would say it's worth it because you make an investment in yourself and also into your brand, and you make an investment into your career. So do that. All right. So that's my tips. That's my tip for you guys. All right. How to protect how to protect your material. Never ever, and once again, never ever ever, never sing anything that's not copyrighted, because people out here are thieves. They are. And that was Roman's point. You know what I'm saying? People out here are thieves. So the best way to protect your stuff is to do what I just said. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon. Peace.